So a lot of people have questions on how to find a font that they want to use. Let's say I found a font that I like on this seating chart, and I'm going to make it for my wedding. So I want to use this font here, but I don't know what it's called. So first thing we have to do is, I like using this program called What the Font, and I'll link that. So when you go to What the Font, it'll look like this. It'll say either take your picture from your file and put it here, or you can click and select your file, your image. It'll look at it, and it found my words, and you can use this and move it around to whichever word you like. But I think having it on seat is fine. And then click the big blue button. And it'll generate some different ones. So this one looks a little thin. There's that one. There's a couple different versions that we could do. This is a little different there. And just pick whichever one you like. Now see, some of these cost money. So let's see if we can find them without having to pay. So let's try this first one. I'm going to highlight the name of it and hit copy. Now the place I like to look, you can either type it here in Google and then just say for free. And sometimes you can find stuff here. Just be careful what you're clicking on. The one I like to use in particular is called the font. So this is what that looks like. And you'll just go over here to the search and we'll paste in that name, or you could type it in and hit search. That one didn't have any that came up, which sometimes that happens. So let's try another one. It's a pretty font, and we can download it. Now if you're like, I don't know what that looks like because I wanted to see what it looks like as the word seat, you can then, right here it says preview. So I'll type in seat and enter. So now you can see exactly what that font looks like, which I think is actually very similar to what we wanted. So then you just hit download, and you see that it downloaded right here on my computer. My downloads come here where it says downloads. This is, and that's the name of the font. So we will cut that out, and I'm going to put it in my folder so I know where it's located. That's all I'm doing now. So here's a font that we just found. Now the issue is that it's in a zipped folder, and we need to get it out of the zip folder so we can use it. So we are going to do a right click on the folder and hit extract all, and then hit extract. Now if you notice, there's now two folders with that name. The zipped one, which is 14 kilobytes is the size, and the unzipped one, which is 21 kilobytes. So the zip just compresses it so it doesn't take as much room on your computer, but you have to extract it in order to use it. So let's click on a unzipped folder. This is typically a document that just talks about maybe how to use it, if you're able to use it for, like here, personal use only. Little instructions from the person who created it. Sometimes they'll add some images into it and things like that. But here's our font, and we click on it and hit install. And that's all there is to it. Sometimes there'll be multiples of these, and if you go to install it again, it'll just say it's already installed. Do you want to replace it? it's already there, we don't need to, so we just exit out of everything. When there's multiples, just pick one, and if you're not sure if it's the same thing or not, it doesn't hurt to just try it. So, let's see if we can find that font on our computer. I like using Inkscape, and it'll now be in my Inkscape and on my computer once it loads here. New document. Inkscape is a free program. So this is our text box in Inkscape. So we'll make a nice, and we'll just do the word seat. And it's very small, so let's go, we'll just go max. Now let's change this. This is also my fonts. And there it is, the font we just picked. Apply. So that's how we get it on our computer. Now let's see how it is in Cricut. So we went to a new project, doing text. We'll just do that one. And then we're going up to fonts. Let's see what it was called. And there's our font, what it looks like. Let's see the seat. So now it's also on Cricut, and we have another font we can use for free. When you head to knfdesign.com, it should look something like this. It'll have a couple of our most popular posts here, a little how can I help you button, and then there's a lot of tabs here. If you haven't signed up for my email, it'll ask you a few things about what you're interested in, and you can sign up for my email list, which will then give you a password to my library, which is here. If you also don't get that pop-up window, you can click library and it'll come up here. Or you can click get password for library, same thing. And below that has a nice little logo and some of our posts that we've just done. And you can load more. There's my social media handles and things like that. Now let's say we have the password and we want to go to the library. So library, go to library. You have to type in the password, which you'll get when you sign up to my email. And you see a list of the different posts I have. You can click on the link there, and it'll take you to that post so you can read about it and how to do it. Or you can see the photo bigger to see what it looks like. Or this little chain symbol, that's your download. And so see, it just downloaded it onto my computer. Also, I have a little shop where you can purchase some of my products as well. Most of them right now are digital products. But if there's anything you would like to purchase and support me, we do PayPal and a different payment options. And then you can look at the different things. You can also click on specific tabs. This takes you to the home. You can see things I do with my Glowforge, laser cutting, some solar wood flowers, all my Cricut stuff. There's miscellaneous crafts, holiday crafts, which has like Easter, spring flowers, summer, fall, Halloween, Christmas, winter, and then just some information about me and there. If there's a specific project you've heard about that you want to see, you can click the little hourglass, and let's find my truck. You can type in the search, and there's my little blue truck. So I hope that helps you navigate around my website. Happy crafting! Now let's say I found a cute design I want to make that I downloaded from somebody else. It can be from my library or somebody else's. So you go to upload, upload image, then hit the browse, or you could just drag it here. Most of the time, when you download something, it'll look like this, which is a zipped folder. If you try to open the zip folder, it doesn't like it and won't let you do it. So you first have to unzip the folder. The zip folder just compresses the file so it doesn't take up a lot of space on your computer. So we want to right click and hit extract all. Extract. And as you can see, it made another folder. So now we can go back to Cricut and hit browse. And we can click that new folder. This is the Mac one, this is for our computer, and we will click which one you want. I like doing the Inkscape one, and there's our nice image, and we can hit upload. And now it's on here. We'll click it again. If you have multiple uploads, you can hit Control-Shift and click all of them and upload them all to your canvas, but we just have the one, so we'll add it to canvas. And there's our design. I hope you found these tutorials helpful. If so, please like and share my YouTube video, as well as share it with others, either the post or the videos, with someone else that might find this beneficial to them. Thanks. Happy crafting!